first off, thank you very much, Erik, for an excellent seminar here in Irvine. Could you just go through your website and how people can contact you to start with?
Sure, go on erikpaulson.com. If you go on erikpaulson.com, I have a website, I have a membership area. You can actually go on there and pick up different types of memberships. I have a gold, a bronze, a gold, and a platinum membership, which is a premium membership, and you can get about 1,000 different DVDs on there of different techniques and training tips.
And we just witnessed a 3-hour seminar, and it was fantastic. A lot of good stuff for myself training. One of your good students, a man by the name of Josh Barnett, has recently signed for the UFC, a long awaited after he's obviously UFC champion back in the day. What do you think of Josh in that UFC division? It's a strong division, and you've obviously been there plenty of times with Brock. So how do you think Josh will fare?
Well, it's good. This is Josh's basically his third career, so we're going to look and see the end of his career as a high-level fighter. He's got the best of the best against him. Josh is the best he's ever been. He's 35 years old now, so he's mature. He's smart. He's been in the fight game for a long time. And he's got a lot of good opponents, so it's going to be really exciting to watch him fight. And really watch his style, how it compares to some of the other fighters' styles in the UFC, in one of the highest level fighting events in the world.
I was recently told a story about Steve Austin podcast when Josh Barnett was on it, and he was telling a story. He was backstage in Crow Cop. He was warming up with yourself, and Crow Cop was saying, "That's not how you do a left hook." And Josh was saying in the podcast that Crow Cop does a left hook when you're holding the pads and the
pad goes flying off my hand.
Yeah, could you just tell a part of that story?
Oh, that was in Vegas. Well, or Japan. I don't remember, because they fought, and then after they fought the third time, Crow Cop said, "Hey, I'm going to come to America and train you." And Josh was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Oh, sure." And sure enough, we're in Vegas, and Crow Cop shows up and trained Josh with that left hook. And what he was doing was really showing how to really dig that hook. And when he did it, he goes, "Hold the pad," and I held the pad, and the pad went flying off my hand. And he really cracked it, but it was surprising for me. I was like, I didn't expect to be hit so hard. And we were all pretty amazed. But yeah, he had just his ability to really dig that hook. All K1 fighters are like that. I have Jerome LeBanner at my gym this week, and I was patting him right before I left. I was patting Josh and Jerome back to back. It was like getting hit from a truck on this side and on this side. And then I had to get on an airplane after getting kicked in my legs and holding Tide pads. I got a bruise here, I got a bruise here, and those guys hit so hard. It's fun to hold for heavyweights that can really pelt the pads like that.
I'll just ask you two more questions. Anderson Silva, long time. What's your thoughts on the recent event?
Well, I was interviewed on Sherdog, and I said that Weidman's never fought Anderson, and that I thought that Anderson would knock him out in the second round or third round. And Weidman's tenacity and the fact that he stayed on him, just like Chael Sonnen did, I think the fact that he was on him like that, it was perfect because he kept him on his heels. Anderson was clowning, which it's like, come on, man, have some respect. You know, he doesn't respect Weidman at all. I know there was talk, but you know, you're actually coming in with your hands on your hips. You're going on the cage. I mean, you're clowning around. I'll tell you what. You put your head straight back in the air like this and punch yourself in the face. I guarantee you'll knock yourself out. When your head is at full tilt on your brain stem and you get hit, you'll get knocked out because there's no give. And that's what happened. His head was straight back in the air, and he got clipped. And that's why he went out. Was it a hard shot? No, but it was perfect, and it was right on the chin. So the thing is like, when your head's that far back and your chin's in the air, when he was clowning, that's when he got clipped. That's what you get for clowning around. Finally, somebody said, "Hey, here's what happens when you clown around." And they caught him. It was perfect. It needed to happen. It needed to happen for the fans. It needed to happen for Silva. Silva's had a bullseye on his back since he's been a champion. Do you know how much pressure that is?
No.
Look at Matt Hughes, what he said when he lost the belt. He's like, "Thank you. It's about time." He goes, you know, nobody understands the pressure factor when you're a champion and everyone wants that belt. Everyone's lined up to beat you.
And I think the last question is, Scottish MMA has been progressing over the years, and you've been coming back year in, year in, and you've been seeing the progression. This weekend there's a Scottish fighter, a female fighter called Joanne Calderwood, who's fighting over in Kansas City in the Invicta show. And Bash Rutten has called her Joe Anderson Silva, Mama Long Legs.
Wow.
And she's 5-0 at the minute. Perfect world tie level striker. What's your thoughts on Scottish MMA?
Scottish MMA has really come a long way. Like when I first came here, nobody wanted to do MMA. They all wanted to do grappling or striking, boxing, kickboxing, or grappling, or judo. Nobody wanted to do just ground grappling with no gi. A lot of the people wanted to roll, but there was no mats. I remember going to places, they go, hey, can we grapple? I go, sure, where? And they go, here. And I go, on this floor. They go, it was either carpet or it was actually a cement floor. And now everyone owns mats, have a nice gym. They've got a BJJ background or an MMA background. Now guys are mixing the striking, the wrestling, and the jiu-jitsu or the submissions, and their games have come a long way. I was just watching guys roll tonight, and I was like, things have really changed in the last, I don't know, I started coming here at the end of 1992, 93. It was actually earlier because I came with Larry Hartzell. And just to see how things have just changed. I even said MMA will be the future. Everyone will get a good grappling base, and everybody in the world will want to fight. And everyone now wants to fight.
Like recruits.
Well, the thing is like there's money. You can become famous and have a fan base and become very popular and very good, fast.
And we're starting to see this new breed of athletes who would have went to various other sports now.
Well, the athleticism is now to the point in MMA where now everybody's actually able to cross-train, and they know how to diet, and they know how to cut weight. They're doing CrossFit or Jim Jones or something of that sort. And they're cross-training with almost like a triathlon style of training where they're running, they're swimming, they're biking, they're sparring, they're doing CrossFit or, as I said, Jim Jones style workouts. Sport-specific stuff is different today. You know, guys are really, you could even see all the body styles have changed, you know, and the minerals and the supplements and the things that the fighters can take today as compared to the beginning stages is huge.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What was your website again, Erik?
ErikPaulson.com.
And
I have a school in Fullerton. It's called CSW Training Center. We're in Fullerton, California, which is Orange County. And we have fight training during the days and night training. We have all jiu-jitsu, catch wrestling, MMA, Thai boxing, boxing, and wrestling.
Excellent. Thank
you guys are welcome to come anytime and train. Thank you very much.
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure to meet you. Nice to see you.